So today in Ultimate Team, EA have given us an 89 rated Diogo Jota card, and it looks like a really nice item too. This guy in game does have a 5-star weak foot as well, so this could potentially be a very nice item for the game. It's been given some nice boosts in select areas too. Now he was given this card because he won the E Premier League tournament. And yeah, it looks pretty nice. So we're going to complete that in today's video. We're going to try the card out to see if he is worth a pickup or not. And you've got to complete 3 SBCs to get this guy. So he's looking kind of expensive, to be honest. You need an 85 with an inform, an 86 without an inform, and an 87 without an inform. So yeah, this 87 alone is 200k. So this SBC is it's looking pretty pricey to me straight off the bat, but I'm going to get it done anyway, and we'll discuss his price later on in the video. Okay, so we're going to do the SBCs backwards. We're going to do the higher rated ones first. This is the Premier League 1 complete. Like I say, it costs around 200k, and yeah, that's pretty much a lot of coins invested already into this item. The next team we're going to be submitting is the Portuguese themed team. We're going to use William Carvalho as our Portuguese requirement, and then we've also got players like Royce, Ramos and Thiago to help boost up the rating of this team. This one also doesn't come cheap. And then for the final squad, which is ironically named the final squad, this is what we're going to put forward. João Mario is going to be representing Wolves in this team for that requirement. Now that's complete. Player moments, Diogo Jota is coming in to the club. He's going to walk out right in front of us. I do hope he's going to get a dynamic image. I currently haven't seen one either in-game or on Twitter either, so hopefully that gets updated eventually, because these cards obviously look so much better once they have them. Okay, so we've added the Portuguese winger into the team. He's not going to play as a left mid for us. He's going to play left attacking mid, and also we're going to try him out as a striker as well. The card looks pretty solid, to be honest. 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot, no really traits worth noting, but some nice in-game attributes as you'd expect from a card that comes out during Team of the Season. His dribbling attributes look absolutely fantastic. In terms of a chem style, I think it's pretty obvious what we're going to go for with this guy just by looking at the card. He's got good pace, he's got really nice dribbling. Let's boost up that shooting and passing by giving him a dead-eye chem style. Okay, so let's discuss these in-game attributes, shall we? First of all, pace. Very nice acceleration of 98, but his sprint speed isn't quite as good as his acceleration. So off the mark, he probably will feel quick, but once he gets fully going, it might seem like he's slowed down a little bit. Shooting looks really good. 93 shot power, 88 finishing, both maxed out by the Deadeye Chem style, and combine that with 94 composure and the 5-star weak foot, this card should definitely finish very well in matches. Passing attributes also look relatively solid, to be honest. 85 short passing, 80 long passing, and 90 curve being the standouts there. And then, like we've already touched on, the dribbling column just looks amazing. Like, brilliant. Like, absolutely brilliant. Not a negative stat there at all. They're all absolutely top draw attributes. Physically, he's also looking really nice. Great stamina of 90, good strength of 80, and really high aggression of 96. So he should fight for the ball a lot. So, yeah, definitely intrigued to see how we get on with this card, because it looks like a very usable item, but the thing that's a bit off-putting on this card so far is just that it's a very expensive one, or at least it seems expensive. But anyway, let's get into FUT Champs and let's see how we get on with this item. For Jota's debut, we come up against this. My opponent's got a couple of Team of the Season items in the form of Icardi and Courtois, and he's also got an icon with Litmanen. Bamiyang links up with... Oh, just got wiped out by Longley there. I was hoping to try and curl in a finesse. Well, half-time's come round, and to be honest, it's just been a really tight first half. We've both had one shot apiece, and yeah, they've gone in. So, well, one shot on target each, sorry. In the second half, we're going to put him centrally just to get him on the ball a bit more, see how he does in that role. I might even put him a striker at some point as well. There's an opportunity. Can we get through here? Oh, he's megged him. Can we keep going? Get the shot away. Oh, that would have been a great goal. We really should have finished that. He did really well to dribble through, but bottled the finish. Ben puts the ball across the box, and there's a chance for a tap-in, which is applied. And we have ourselves a 2-1, which is applied. Is that even English? I don't know. We've scored. That's all that matters. He's on the score sheet. Bamiyang finds him. Oh, good strength. Can we finish? Oh, yes, we can. I was a bit worried that was going to go wide there. Showed really good strength and bounce there, because he got nudged pretty hard. But stayed on his feet and pinged it into the back of the net. Bamiyang puts it through. Chance. But we go for the finesse, and oh, That was very unfortunate. The ball like kind of got mixed between his feet, but he took off the finesse. It was unfortunate with the shot that hit the post. Oh, the ball's just bounced very favourably, and he's got another goal. We got very, very fortunate there, but we've massively turned this game around after going behind. Full time, 4-1 victory, happy days, and the match ball for our star man too. What did I make of his opening performance? Well, he was much better in that second 45 when I put him into a more central role. And when I used him in the first half and he was on the wing, just really didn't get too involved. But in that central role, I was quite happy with his involvement, as you can imagine, with him scoring a hat-trick. We go again, and this time we face a pretty colourful side. Plenty of special items on show here. He's actually got several different special card types, so a lot of players to watch out for in this game. Nice bit of link-up play there. Got around the fullback quite easily. Can we get inside here? Oh, wow. How is that not a foul? Hernandez just absolutely assaulted him. Here's a potential chance to break now. Ben Yedder links up. Really nice through ball there. Can Ben Yedder get to it? Oh, Neuer with a brilliant sliding challenge. At the break, it's a 1-0 scoreline. Pretty boring first half, to be honest. We're going to play the guy at striker for the second half and just see how he does in that role. Aubameyang, can he time this through ball well? He's found Jota, who really doesn't have quite the elite sprint speed of some other players, but he did well to get around his man initially, but fortunately the ball went loose and we lost possession. Aubameyang finds Jota, who's got around his man. Oh, I just couldn't pull the trigger in time. Tried to shoot with his left foot there, but it just wasn't happening. Ball's through, that's a great ball. Oh, chance Di Maria finish it. There we go. My opponent has just gone 5 at the back as well. But eventually we found a way through and equalise. Nice. Torreira finds him. Oh, this ball's bounced nicely and Di Maria gets a goal. Oh, it's an intense game. Unfortunately, we lost on penalties, which is, as you can imagine, very frustrating. The goals are conceded in that game were absolute aids, but whatever. How was Diogo Jota in this match? 2 assists to his name, which isn't bad, but wasn't overly blown away by him, if I'm being honest. But we move on. Is there many things worse in FIFA than losing on penalties in a game that you really should have won? Probably not. It's just a horrible feeling, and now I don't want to play any more FIFA, but it is what it is. Anyway, let's talk about this this item. How was it in game? A decent item. Don't think it's anywhere near as good as some of the Team of the Season wingers that I've used recently, but definitely a usable card that has some positives, but also has some negatives, which we, of course, are about to discuss. So, first of all, his pace. I have to talk about this because it's exactly as the stats suggest. He's got brilliant acceleration, but his sprint speed, although it's good, it's not brilliant, and in-game you can feel that. His initial burst of pace is great, but once he gets going, defenders do catch him up, so that can be quite frustrating, especially for a winger. In terms of shooting ability, very happy with that. When he does get his shot away, his shots are very powerful, very accurate, and he's got a really nice finesse shot on him too. So happy with his goal scoring ability, and with the 5-star weak foot being there, he can score left foot or right foot, which is great. Passing, more of the same, to be honest. I really did enjoy his passing. That 5-star weak foot once again comes into play, put through plenty of good through balls for me, and also just in general set up some nice goals with his short passing too. So that was great. Dribbling is another area where I thought this card was relatively strong, controls the ball really well, it's fun to have in possession, and yeah, like I say, just one of them players who's really good with the ball at his feet, and from time to time, he's one of them players where the ball just seems to like stick to his feet, so he's not too easily dispossessed of the ball, which brings us on to his physical stats, which I thought were great. Very happy with his strength, very happy with his aggression. He's not easy to get off the ball, and he fights for the ball a lot, which is fantastic. When this guy tracks back, he actually defends really well due to that high aggression. One thing I do have to touch on though is the stamina. He's got 90 stamina. I didn't feel like his stamina was that great in game. Obviously he's got high wear crit, so he is running up and down the field a lot, and he just seemed to tire a bit for me. Not a mass amount, but more than I expected for a player who has such high stamina. Another thing I have to touch on is this guy's wear crit just a bit more in detail, because his positioning as a left mid I thought was really poor. He didn't get forward as much as I liked, and that's why I kept moving him into central roles, because I wanted to get this guy on the ball as much as I possibly could. So if you're going to use this guy, I do indeed advise using him in a more central role. I actually think he played really well in the cam position. But overall, as I say, I think it's a usable item, but it's team of the season. There are so many better cards in this available right now, and there are more to come as well. So with all that in mind, do I think this card is worth picking up? 400k? Definitely not. Like, not a chance. I don't care that this thing has no expiry. It's not worth picking up in my opinion, unless you're a big fan of the player or the clubs this guy plays for. I would give this one a miss because, yeah, there are better cards coming out. There are better cards already out that will cost you less, especially considering it's 400k as an untradeable. You can't get these coins back. You could pay 600 for a tradable card and get them coins back and have a better experience. So, yeah, I would look elsewhere if you're looking for a winger right now. And also, it's worth mentioning, there are already so many good wingers in FIFA prior to Team of the Season. So, yeah, unfortunately, this one is a thumbs down from me. Like I said, though, it's a good card, but it's definitely not worth that cost. So, guys, those are my thoughts on the 89 rated Player Moments Diogo Jota item. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, drop a like rating on it. In the comments, let me know your thoughts on the item. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in